So today I decided to use my ultimate Weaver Not a Metal setup, the Silicon Neuroma, the Not Forgotten, and the Thousand Voices. And I ended up picking up this gameplay on Endless Vale. And I want to talk about this gameplay specifically because it is an incredible game and it teaches how to play the game very, very well. So right off a spawn, normally I'm going to look at the most popular lane, which happens to be the center lane on Endless Vale. It's right off of A flag, and it usually allows you to get one or two picks. Here I got two, one kill, one assist. Immediately after that, I almost always rush towards B or in the direction of the second most popular lane. If there weren't 6 people in the most popular lane, there's bound to be at least 1 or 2 in this lane. As you can see, I'm starting to pick off kills, and I'm playing this rather slow. I put my healing rift down because I was burning, and I'm kind of just trying to stay alive in this area. At this point, I realize that they've captured C, and they're starting to push up from multiple sides, so I'm going to push towards the safest area. I decided that this was A, and I made the right call because I saw that they were capturing C, which means their team is spawning there, and after I got 4 kills, they're not going to keep spawning at A, so you want to rush into the area that they have the least amount of people, that you have the most amount of backup in your team. As they start capturing B, you notice that I start heading up towards the main sightline again, and I always have my sniper drawn when I'm in that main sightline. Now, I don't know where their enemy team is at this point, but I realize that all of my team is in the back of the map. This is something that comes with time, but I realize that we're all in A, so I'm going to play this rather slowly. I'm going to pick off the kills and try to get enough ground for our team to move back up to B and capture it again. So here I am, sticking in the back of the map, looking at my radar, pre-firing with the Thousand Voices, just trying to build up whatever I can and try to make sure that they stay off of the A flag. This is our home spawn. I want to keep us here so I can't get pinched from behind. So I keep watching this mid lane, and I keep the team at bay. I see that the power's ammo's up, and I see that one of our teammates is over here, so I move over to help him and potentially capture the power ammo. I allow my teammate to, and I start moving up on C because on this map particularly, not too many people look in the back of their spawn, especially when they're coming through this tunnel. So I start moving up, and I realize that there's guys all around me, so I'm going to play this rather safe. I'm going to go back to my teammates as often as I can. The unfortunate problem that I'm having is in this situation, I'm starting to get surrounded. So I pop my super, since that's probably my best way of getting out of this situation, and it ended up working. I pick off 3 kills in the bottom of the map, get a 4th as I push towards C. At this point, I'm weak, and I'm literally just 3-peeking to see where they are. I see a Hammer Titan, so I'm going to stay here. If the Hammer Titan wasn't there, I would have ran away and tried to stay safe. And the problem that's starting to occur is I'm stuck in the enemy spawn at this point, and they're starting to surround me. So my plan is ditch my teammate and just get as far away from here as possible. I do that, and I get back to where my team is capturing the flag. This is probably the most risky moment that I had throughout the entire game. So here I am, back in our spawn, trying to just stay back because I have one teammate at C, the rest of them are behind me at A. So I'm once again in that defensive position, just trying to pick off kills as they come to me. This is the best situation if you want to stay alive, and it's how you're going to be able to pick off slower kills that are going to be rather safe. And my teammate starts moving up to B, so I move up to help him. Unfortunately, we get stuffed on this particular drive. However, a teammate pops his super, and I get the We Were Not a Metals. Now at this point, enemy team has completely recaptured B with that Blade Barrage, so I'm going to start to back up. I pick off a body shot on this guy, finish him off with the hand cannon, and I'm just kind of keeping this mid lane where I'm pretty safe and can only really get shot from one direction. I'll keep my sniper up in this situation because it just seems like the safest idea for me. I'm in a decent range. I could have done it with the Not Forgotten, but I have a good enough sniper shot to where I trust myself. And at this point, I realize no one's on the power ammo. It's been up for a few seconds. I'm going to grab it, and then I'm going to try to stick here because no one is really on the enemy map. I decide no one's going to push me, so I push towards A again because I realize that they're capturing B flag. And I'm going to start moving up. I have power ammo. It's rather powerful. 1,000 Voices, you just want to shoot the ground in front of people, and it immediately kills people. It's absolutely ridiculous how this weapon works. So I'm just kind of playing the game, just slowly trying to get kills at this point. I know I've already had the We Run Out of Medals. I don't really need kills, so I'm just kind of playing this safe. Get my super already in their enemy spawn. I was planning on popping it in their spawn, so I had already moved up there to pop the super. Now they're starting to close in on A, so I'm going to stop them. Teammates had seemed to already clear most of them up, so I just had to kill one. I'm going to push back towards B, basically just try to keep them off of B, hope my team is going to be behind me. Unfortunately, Nova Warp went out, so I had to use that handheld Supernova there, which is pretty powerful. Now we're in this situation again where the power ammo is up, so I'm just going to grab it again. I already have 2 shots, but why not have 5 if you can? We're going to push up towards C. This is the only area of the map that the enemy really could be at this point, since I had already pushed them off of B, and really the only position they can be at is C. I have power ammo, so I'm in a great spot for this, so I'm just going to keep picking them off as they come out. I have a giant explodey laser beam. I know no one's really going to be able to challenge that, so I just kind of pre-fire corners as often as I can and keep the enemy at a distance. Now when I run out, I realize me and only one other teammate are up here, and he gets picked off, so I'm going to back up slowly. I'm just going to try to snipe and back up. Fortunately, I missed the snipe, so I back up completely all the way to middle. Try to get the sniper shot on him, unfortunately miss it, so I go for the hand cannon shot. And now they're starting to close in on A. So I back up completely, get the lucky snipe on the first guy. It was a pretty easy shot, but I was able to hit it. Another guy coming from the same spot. Now I see 3 of them in my scope. If I didn't kill that second guy, I was planning on running, but I was able to kill him. 2 more push up behind him, so I push back a little bit. But my teammate goes in, clears them up like an absolute champion. So I'm no longer worried about getting killed from A flag, but then I start to realize that they spawn behind me. This is all because of my radar. The radar is the most important thing to watch throughout the entire game. I get hit by a bow for there, so I'm just going to back out. No one's really on A flag, and we're already starting to capture C, so there's no reason. I already have my super, so pop it on B, get them off. That is currently our only flag. I started chasing this guy. Unfortunately, he just kept on running, so I pushed him with the Nova Warp. He pops his hammer. Luckily, I get completely underneath him, and I'm able to kill him. But that was probably another moment where I could have died during this gameplay. Now, as we're coming to an end here, really, I know I'm flawless so far this game, so I'm just kind of staying safe. I'm just going to peek this mid lane with a sniper, since I know I have a decent shot, and my team is just storming through it. Take one look at B because I know he's on there, and I take him out for the undefeated and the 46 kill game. Anyway, that was my rundown of this gameplay. Please try to do the same, learn from some of the things I did in this video, and you'll realize you'll become a better player. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.